All right, CR and I are going to watch the trailer of, it is called From the World of John Wick, Ballerina.
Yeah.
Why don't they do the Ballerina, From the World of John Wick?
Or why don't they do Ballerina, a John Wick story?
Or just call it Ballerina.
Yeah, I think they're trying not to get people's hopes up about John Wick showing up in this too much.
I'll just tell you right now, that's one of the worst titles of a movie in a long time. But let's watch the trailer. Maybe it'll be better. Oh. I know nothing about this.
I know a school where they teach, John.
Hey, that guy.
They got Winston here.
I could take you there if you like.
Oh, he's like,
He's the recruiter.
oh, this is great.
To stop the assassin, you must become the assassin. You will always be weaker. You will always be small.
She's a ballerina kickboxer?
Yeah, I don't know why, like, if you're going to be an assassin, you also have to learn how to be a ballerina.
Well, it is good footwork.
I suppose.
Cheat.
Anna de Armas. She's still mad she broke up with Affleck.
Oh, Lance Reddick's back.
Lance Reddick.
The late Lance Reddick.
Oh, my God.
That shows you how long they've been shooting this for.
I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Oh, the Elton John.
Every movie now has to have a remixed version of a classic song going.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus. Isn't he on 7 a.m. shows right now? How did he have the time? Vengeance. I don't know. I might be out.
My father.
I'm out.
This isn't done until they're dead.
Fate is a very humble.
Keanu wanted no part of this?
I think he's going to be in it in some capacity because there's flashback scenes, but technically speaking, John Wick is no longer with us after John Wick 4. I'm sure he
What?
will be back.
Why didn't they call this Jane Wick?
You are him.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
One they call the Baba Yaga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm back in.
I start doing what you do.
They're not going to show Keanu?
Yeah, look at me ahead.
You already have.
But is this going to be just like him giving her one piece of advice?
This is like when Bradley Cooper showed up in the Limitless TV show briefly. And then was like, I'm out. All right.
I want my executive producer credit, and now I'm gone.
Can I tell you where I would have gone with this?
Sure.
First of all, Tyra from Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Who was an incredible assassin
Yes.
in John Wick. Couldn't she have just had a twin sister or a younger sister and made
Lyra.
it that way?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know who the actress would have
And she
been,
already
but
did the training. I mean, I just think that this is kind of where all franchises go, but the real appeal of John Wick in the beginning was just how bare bones it was. And it had like this cool world to it, but essentially it was like this silent killer moving through this underworld.
right.
and now
with
they
not
need
a
to
lot of special effects.
Build out like the Continental and the flashbacks and this.
choreography, the punches.
Yeah, and now it's like kind of like, all right, we're gonna start this over again because Keanu's getting up there in age, and like you can only kill him so many times. But this has been like, I feel like this was maybe a challenging one for them to make. They reshot a lot of this.
But it's a movie, right? It's not a TV show.
It's a movie. They made a show called The Continental.
So I'm definitely not seeing this in the theater.
Okay.
I don't think it's when Amazon or Vudu has the
It's the only two streaming services you could think of.
or whoever, where it's like $20 to rent it, $25 to buy it, and you have that conundrum
Yeah.
of I might as well just buy it, or I'm just gonna wait until now it's for it. I don't think this is worth 20 or 25. I'm gonna go to
I'm gonna wait it
$4.99.
out. Yeah.
And then there's that last level where it's like I might just wait till this is on Peacock or Paramount.
Yeah, it'll probably be on Peacock because it's like this is the
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Do you agree with my levels?
I have
It's like
just
theater-
did this. I just did this the other night with a movie.
Theater, $24, I'm buying it. $20, I'll rent it. I'm gonna wait for the $4. I'm gonna just wait
I just
till
did
this
this
is
with the
streaming.
Hugh Grant movie Heretic, where I was like, $25 to buy, 19 to rent, but I got to finish it tonight. And it was awesome. I loved Heretic.
Okay, how about this? Like, note for Amazon. If I rent the 19, I should have the extra $5 option and be like, you know what? I really like that. Here's another $5. I can buy it.
Right.
Like it's like a layaway
That
plan.
is sort of strange that
Why don't they do that?
Why don't they do that?
Why do they hate us?
Or why don't they should have some sort of like reactive pricing to movies. Like if a movie comes out on streaming or on for rent or buy and it's not doing well, you can see it drop in price by like $1 every day. And it's like, honey, we're gonna wait until Thursday. I think it's gonna go down to 17.
1992 is down to $3.99. If it gets to $3.49, I'm in.
Guess what? They're paying us to watch this now.
Yeah, how low can it go? I always think of that. I love Fandango has those bundles. Like they have the stuff for sale where it could be like 80s comedies. And it's like for $9.99, you get Back to School, just one of the guys. And I'm always like, I might get that.
Yeah.
I feel like there could be way more creativity with the pricing of this stuff.
I feel like you are really a good test case, though, of like, as Wick has gotten more bloated, I feel like your interest has diminished a little bit.
I pretended for a while that I finished Wick 4, but I still haven't. I'm halfway through. I'm going to
and you're
at some
missing
point.
some great scenes.
I'm going to, but I
loved Wick 4, but it's 2.5 hours long. I mean, it is. I think they are missing what made John Wick awesome.
It would be like if they made Taken 4 and it was 2 hours and 45 minutes, and was a completely different movie than the one that I loved, which is this very basic premise. I get it. You have to blow it out. The Fast franchise did this.
Yeah.
Fast 8 was when the wheels came off.
Did you like Hobbs and Shaw? This is essentially it's Hobbs and Shaw.
I didn't really like Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what spinoffs do I like.
I just wish they would kind of like, if you were going to do this, maybe make it a little bit visually different. This is obviously also all dark, all in nightclubs, all in like musty old theaters where they're training ballerinas. Like, what's John Wick doing during what does the ballerina do on a Wednesday in Chicago when it's like sunny out or something like that?
She should be working in the LA underbelly where it's like a poker club in Koreatown, making ends meet.
Yeah, I need an action movie, so I'm holding out some hope for this. And Stileski got involved.
So this is basically like cereal in the pantry, and you're like, no more Cheerios.
Yeah.
But my wife brought some cornflakes, some high fiber cornflakes.
Yeah.
Maybe I put enough sugar on it, it'll be okay.
If I squirt some honey on this, I can figure it out. Yeah.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm tapping out.
All right.
I'll wait till it's free, and then even then, is it airplane? The problem with some of the airplane stuff with this is
it doesn't look as good on the airplane. Yeah. All right, Bill. Well,
you know what looked good on an airplane? 1992. That was how it was meant to be seen.
Is what?
Tyrese.
Right.
I forget. Scott Eastwood.
Oh, yeah.
And Ray Liotta. And it's his last
movie. Ray Liotta
movie.
has a lot of last movies.
So this is literally his last movie because he died after he made it. And he's a super duper bad guy in this movie. And then it ends and it says, for our friend Ray Liotta. And it's like he was just the most horrible human being on the planet. Why'd you do it that way? But I like 1992, not even a 5 o'clocker. It's like a 3:30 o'clocker.
Yeah, it's like someone gave me this for free. Yeah.
But I like Tyrese. I'm on record.
Okay.
I enjoy Tyrese in the right roles.
It seems like you're more interested in 1992 than the ballerina. I
don't understand why she's a ballerina.
That's how they train the female assassins.
Do you guys like the casting of Ana de Armas in this role?
She was really good in the last Bond, I believe it is, that she plays like the female, like one of the like another agent. Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it would have just been better if she had stayed in the James Bond universe and done the same stuff. Like for me, John Wick, the point of it is not like building out the world. It's watching Keanu fucking kill people for 90 minutes.
So how tall do we think Ana de Armas is?
5'4".
That's where my train gets off. When we have these movies, but
the internet says 5'6".
Okay. So that means 5'4". But Tyra, Adrian Palicki, one of the reasons she was so good was she's like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah.
It's like kind of realistic. She could hang with Keanu for 5 seconds.
Does or doesn't get killed in Wick 1?
She
just gets
I thought she got killed. I thought she got killed.
Yeah, so she bring back her twin, is what you're saying.
Yeah, or like her daughter, something like that. 5'4" is just like, that's like Muggsy Bogues trying to fight, Zach Levine.
Yeah, I think her proficiency with weapons is what's supposed to get her, like, save her in this,
I really like Ana de Armas, and I don't know what the right role for her is, but I don't know if we found it yet. I even gave that Hulu movie a chance with her and Ben Affleck. Yeah, that movie's super weird.
Was that like Dark Water or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Deep Water?
Deep Water. She was good in Knives Out. Yeah.
She's good. There's something there, and I don't know if we found it yet, but I'm not going to give up hope, and I don't think it's going to be Ballerina.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's a sad day when you walk away from the Wick Fair, when you finally check out of the Continental.
I've checked out. I didn't delete the bookmark from my travel thing on Apple, but there's always a chance I could come back. But
Okay.
I would say John Wick Jr. would be the way I would go.
Who would you cast as John Wick Jr.? Chalamet?
No, it's got to be somebody who's an athletic. Is Chalamet big enough?
I mean, Chalamet
weighs like
learned to play
110
fucking
pounds.
guitar and pick college football games. Like, he could be
He looks like
Jimmy Wick.
You could blow him over if I went.
No, man.
I
think
need some
Chalamet's got a
size.
good core.
You think so?
Yeah.
Good core?
Yeah, he's Paul Atreides. I think he could do anything. He rides that worm.
Totally disagree.
I'm like, it's just so weird. I feel like I'm the only one stumping for this kid.
No, I think Chalamet won the
I
year.
love Chalamet.
Okay.
I just don't think he should be John Wick. I don't
agree
think
with
that's
that.
controversial. He's
You said his
130
son.
pounds.
You said John Wick's son.
I want his son to have some muscle, some height.
Well, I
some
mean, we just have
size.
to send him to the finishing school and get him like bulked up a
Keanu
little
was
bit.
training for John Wick for years. He was in Point Break. He was in Speed.
Timothy
He was
Chalamet
in The
learned to play
Replacements.
guitar and sing for a complete
But
unknown. He could learn
Keanu
to.
was like a physical, like athletic guy. I haven't seen one Timothy Chalamet movie where he was athletic.
Dune 2. He's athletic.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is Dune 2 on Max?
It is on Max.
I got to see that.
Yeah. Check that out.
Heard it
for
was
the
good.
It
You
is
got to
good.
watch Dune 2. Come
Yeah.
on.
No, I'm saving it.
He's waiting. He's got to see Dune 1 first, though.
Do I have to go back for the one in the 80s, or I could just go
No,
to
you
Dune
just
1?
start with Dune 1. Yeah.
No, it's on my list.
Okay.
All right, CR.
Good to see you, man.